So welcome to the Chaos Chamber and to this week's Sigil of the Week and our Sigil workshop. Before I start, if you're enjoying this series, please like and subscribe. So today I'm going to get into love magic, or at least my version of it. So one of the biggest things that stops people finding the right person for them is what I call listitis, this kind of perfectionism around having exactly kind of a conscious criteria for what they're after. And this, it's pushed quite a lot in kind of mainstream thought, and it's not as useful as it sounds, because the lists tend to be very consciously derived and tend to rely on, so what tends to happen is you'll start looking for all the things the person hasn't got rather than the things they have got. So I have a statement of intent that's kind of a universal one for this kind of thing. Maybe it'll get you thinking a little bit about it. My ideal partner reveals themselves. I'm going to put themselves. It could be themselves, but I'm going to stick with that anyway. My ideal partner reveals themselves. So this is my ideal. Your unconscious already knows what it's looking for. Your mammoth has already decided what it's after. The writer's very, very good at getting in the way and coming up with reasons why you can't have it. This is what lust of result is. So this is a really good way of kind of handing that over to the unconscious. So this is going to be quite a complex sigil. I suspect we're going to need to do a lot of editing with it. Let's begin by taking out all the vowels. And in contrast to the last sigil I did, I am calm. This is quite busy, I would think. So still a lot of letters we've got there. So we're definitely going to eliminate the duplicates. DLPRT. So we've got rid of that and that. V, we've already got an L. S, we've already got a T. We haven't got an H, we have got an M, we've got an S already. Got an L. There we go. So M, Y, D, L, P, R, T, N, V, S, H, F. This is the bit where I always get paranoid that I've missed one out, but I don't think I have in this instance. So let's make a sigil out of this. Now again, I suspect I'm going to be doing quite a lot of heavy editing on this because this is going to be extremely busy. So I'm just going to start here and use the M as the center. The Y, the D, take the L across here, the P, like that. Then we'll take the R down off of here, like that. T, N, like that. V, put the S in there. H can come in the center there. And I'm going to take the F off of here. Excuse me, I mumble while I'm thinking. And two lines like that. Okay. So, at first glance, I mean, I wouldn't use that. It looks a bit too much like a circuit board to me. But it's got some elements that I like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redraw it, and I'm going to start. With a different letter in the center, and I'm going to start with an R in the center this time. So I'm going to begin with this one, and then I'm going to go out that way and then that way. So R, and then I'm going to put a T there, and then an N like that, and a V, and I'm going to put the V that way around this time, and S, H off of here, and then the F down here. So this is looking a bit more how I prefer them. It's a bit more open. It's also got sort of a key motif going on here. Again, I never plan these things, they just sort of come out. So now I'm going to go backwards this way. So a P can come down the bottom here like that. An L can come off the side. A D off of the L there like that. A Y. And an M. Now I'm going to do the M like that. Upside down. So this is more in line with the kind of, out of these two I would choose this one. It looks a little bit more sigilly to me, even though actually I've got a bit of, I need to just draw a line across there because I can recognise that. I can recognise the S, so I'm enclosing it off. But what I'm going to do is edit this. So I like this kind of bottom bit. So I'm going to start like that. These two here. Now, actually, there we go. Perfect. So I'm very happy with that. I like how that looks. And notice that I'm just going, well, there we are, perfect. It's because intuitively I can feel that that's the one I would use. And I wouldn't mess about making any more. There's no need. So even with something quite long and complicated, you can get it down to something extremely simple like this. Just as an example, if I were to edit this one, I'd probably take this bit actually. So maybe, so sort of this square here, and I'd probably take that like that down there, and then maybe add the S on. So I'm taking the, there we go, that's better. Maybe I'd have this bit go down here. And then I would extend that up. So you can add bits on and extend them off, so you can sort of see I've got the bottom corner motif in that one, and I prefer the look of that. So there we are, my ideal partner reveals themselves. If you find yourself obsessing about getting dates or things like that, this is the one for you to use. Very, very simple, very, very effective. The best thing is once you've charged it and it's gone in, you have no way of telling. That person will just show themselves, so it's impossible to fixate on them. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time on the Sigil Workshop at the Chaos Chamber. Cheers.